guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie Jane, and today I wanted to create a Beyonce themed look with Amina. So I worked with you a couple of weeks ago, and I'm a slight Beyonce fan, and I was like, right, you're gonna come on this channel and we're gonna do a Beyonce inspired look. I haven't like copied a look exactly, but I just thought this was kind of like her vibes, slightly golden. So yeah, if you want to see how I create this look, please keep watching. So I'm going to start this tutorial with the soap brows. So obviously in my intro, like I just said, we're going Beyonce vibes. Do you get told a lot? They look like Beyonce.
I mean, don't want to say, but
yeah. I think it's the hair. It's like when I was working with you last, we were like Googling that hair.
Well, you did find quite a good picture, didn't you?
I did find a good picture, but I couldn't get a good makeup photo of that. But I'm just going to do like that like spotlight thing that she normally does and keep it really like goldy and bronze. So for the brows, I'm just going to be using the Duo Powder by Ananstasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to be using the soft brown just to fill them in slightly and just give them a little bit of a shape. Fill it in on a straight angle underneath and just blend it up. And then I'm just going to bring it down and just create a little bit of an arch on the sides. As you can see with this one, I've just created a really nice arch, and then I'm going to go in with concealer in a minute just to shape it. So I'm just taking the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to be putting that all on the lid because we want this to last. You're actually going out this night, haven't you?
Yeah.
Summer party.
Summer party.
So if you are keeping this on, I want it to last all night. Beyonce vibes. Tonight's the night. You're gonna get a job as her.
It's her double.
So I'm just gonna be taking the NARS Creamy Concealer and I'm just gonna shape those brows. And then I'm just gonna be blending it all over the lid. So I'm just gonna be using my MAC large blending brush. So for the eyes today, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. It's a real good mix of kind of like cool and warm shades. So I'm just going to go in with my MAC 217, and I'm just going to be blending that into the crease. So I'm just taking that shade and I'm just going back and forth, just really building that colour. And obviously the great thing about this colour, you know, it's not too dark, and it's just really helping to shade the sockets. You can kind of go back and forth until you're happy with the consistency and how dark it is. I don't want it to be too dark, but just for it to complement your skin. So I'm just going to take a dark, actually I will show you guys. So I'm just going to like make the colours up. So I'm just going to be taking the darker brown, which is down here, this colour. I'm just going to try and work with that colour. So I'm just going to be buffing that into the corners. Just to give it a little bit of depth and just to really bring out the green colour. And also I'm going to be bringing the dark just in the corner. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to take a flat brush and really get that dark colour in the corner, and also here. That's way better. I'm just going to blend that in, just keeping the centre of the eye a lot lighter. So obviously, so I've done the dark on both sides, and I just want to make it a little bit darker, so you could just continuously go over the slightly darker bits on the side and in the inner corner until you're happy with the shade. So it's kind of, you've got to be a little bit patient with this look. So just go back and forth. Now I'm taking Stubborn Brown Kohl Pencil by MAC, and close for me. And I'm just running that along the lash line and just close. Because I'm going to use a few lashes in a sec, so I just want it to all connect nicely. So you can make it slightly thicker on the end and open for me. And close. And ideally you just want to get a nice enough line where you don't have to blend it out. Now I'm just going to take the gold shade. I'm going to show you guys. It's this colour up here. I'm just going to take my fluffy brush by MAC I used earlier, and I'm just going to be placing this in the middle of the eye where I left it really light. I feel this is like Beyonce's kind of vibe, so I've like researched all of her makeup looks before today. I tried to get like an exact photo, but she either does this and she does a few other looks as well. But I swear all her looks are like glowy and bronzy.
Yeah, she loves a dewy.
She loves it, doesn't she?
Yeah, dewy look. She is just really golden as well, isn't she?
I think it's because of her skin tone, like it really, like you guys have got similar skin tones, like it really suits you guys to be that kind of like warm, golden glow. So I'm just going to be taking my kohl pencil called Teddy, and if you just look up for me, so I'm just going to be running that along the corners, so I'm doing that corner, and look up for me, and the corner, so I'm leaving the middle of the eye blank, like we did on kind of at the top. So I'm going to do it there, and there. And then I'm going to go back in with the dark brown. I'm just going to be shading just in this corner and also in this corner, and also just leaving the centre of the eye blank. So just to add a little bit of gold, I'm just going to be using the loose eyeshadow in Coral Sand by Nude by Nature. I'm just going to be popping that in the middle. I just feel like that gold slightly stands out a little bit more than the Morphe gold. And I've slightly got a damp brush as well. And just let down for me. I'm just going to add a little, just in the root where the eyeshadow, where the lashes are. Looking for me. And I just have that gold really popping out. So I'm just going to go straight in and just curl those lashes. I want to get them super, super curly. So you can go in 1 or 2 times. Don't feel bad, you don't feel like you have to just go in once when you're working with your clients or models. You can go in a few times just to get that curl really lashy. So I'm just going in with the NARS Climax mascara. Over me. After I've curled them. So curling lashes obviously just makes such a huge difference, especially if you find that your client's lashes are a little bit straight. Like that with me. I'm just going to do a couple of layers over with me. And it really helps to really open up the eye. So I'm just going to apply the mascara on the bottom as well, just kind of avoiding the gold in the middle, just because I really want that gold to pop, and I feel if I put a little bit of mascara there, it's just going to fade. So I'm going to go in with individual lashes today. So I'm going to start with these. They're just like Remy individual lashes. I just buy them from hair shops. So I'm going to start in the corner using the medium length, and I'm going to go in by using the slightly smaller length. Sometimes though, it's sometimes quite hard to, but that's fine. Pull them out of the case without stretching them. So, anything for me? So I'm going to do a few more medium. I'm going to do about 4 medium, and then I'm going to do short, just for that slightly more. And it down for me. Natural look. I feel like seeing as over copying Beyonce here, she never looks like she's got a heavy lash on.
No, she never has a thick strip, does she?
No, she doesn't. Those have been perfectly placed over like hours. For the skin, I'm going to go in with the Skin Tint by Rodial, and I'm using the shade 4. So obviously you've got great skin, and also because you've just come back on holiday, I feel like it's a really nice colour. So I don't really want to go in with anything too heavy. So I'm just going to blend it all over, and I'm more just like evening you out rather than giving you full coverage. So I'm just going to take my NARS Creamy Concealer and just look up for me, and I'm just going to go underneath the eyes. Have a look. I'm going to go, right, let's cancel that. I'm going to go a little bit darker. So I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender. I do love a new beauty blender. Do you ever use them?
Yeah, they feel so nice as well, don't they?
So I'm just blending in my concealer. I just find that it gives a slightly heavier coverage than using just a brush. And also, it just really helps to set that concealer. So I'm just going to be using the HUDA Beauty Cream Contour. Let me just look that way for me, darling. So I'm just going to be shading that underneath. I love these, especially if you're going for like a more of a natural base. By putting powder on top, it kind of like mattifies things, but this kind of just gives you definition around the cheekbones without mattifying you at all. And I'm just going to do it on this side as well, and I'm just going to slightly just blend it out. So with the cream contours, I still like to use a powder brush. I feel like that way you kind of get like a lot more of a smooth blend rather than getting lines that you might get on a duo fibre. So for the cheeks, because I used a cream contour, I'm also going to be using a cream blush. So I'm just going to be taking the NARS Portofino. Have you ever used any of these? I feel like you'd really like them. Do you use cream on your cheeks?
I use cream, yeah.
They're
I
so
prefer
good.
a cream.
Yeah, it's so much nicer.
I think the blend is nicer.
Yeah, it's so much nicer. And just look straight for me. And I'm just going to apply on the cheeks and working my way up. Just imagine if Beyonce comments on this video.
Can you imagine? That's great.
Or she asks you to be her double.
I mean,
if you get a Beyonce job out of this,
you'll have full credit.
Obviously you want this dewy glow, but I obviously don't want the whole face to be dewy. So I'm just going to be using the HUDA Beauty translucent powder. So I'm just going to be applying some of the powder down the T-zone before I add a little bit of a highlight. So for highlighter, I'm just going to be taking the NARS Super Orgasm, and once again I'm using the same brush, and I'm just going to go over those high points just to add that really beautiful like highlight. And I'm going to come around this side.
Make me glow.
Do you love a glow?
Love a glow.
What do you use?
I use Glossier. They're like liquid ones.
I've never actually used them. Are they good?
They're really nice. Because the way they blend, they don't sit on the skin. They kind of like
blend nicely. And then a little bit here and at the top of the lips as well. So for the lip, I'm going to be using Strip Down by MAC, which I think is like a perfect nude. You don't want anything too dark. I think Beyonce, I love the way I'm talking as if like you are actually her.
I know.
We can pretend, it's fine. She does a good nude though, all the time.
Yeah, she does.
So I've just gone all around the lips and I've slightly overdrawn them slightly. And then I'm just going to go in with a slightly lighter colour, and this is Staycation by HUDA Beauty. So I'm going to be using that nude colour just right in the centre for that perfect nude lip. So just to finish this look, I'm going to be using the HUDA Beauty Resting Boss Face. I've used this a couple of my other videos. Really strong smelling, but it smells nice. It just helps to keep the makeup. You smell it?
It does smell nice.
But it's strong hair. It's so strong. And that will just help your makeup stay on all night. Let me just get off that one hair. And now you're bay ready. Guys, that's the end of my tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. I genuinely feel like I'm sat next to Beyonce. Beyonce vibes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you.